like some of them big things to come. They are under 10s. There's one under 10s because all my stuff is performance training. It's group training. How can I make them the best individual they can with, as I said before, all the ball manipulation, all the ball mastery stuff. And then there's the under 14 girls, mixed under 14s, under 13s. Amazing. And I'm always like to them, like, become the best player you can. Like, I always go watch their games because they're different teams, obviously. I try to support as much as possible, really connect with their parents, ask their parents, like, feel free to call me whenever. And it's lovely because you get that relationship with them, and like the parents and myself are so close because we've got excellent relationship, communication, and then also it makes it easier for the girls to come up to me at any point and be like, Coach Dylan, what do you think about this? Like, I went to watch one of the other girls the other day and she was like to me, oh, what do you think I could have done better? And I said, honestly, you done everything right until you got in front of goal and you just thought, oh, and I was just like, all you had to do is pass it into the net. It's so important. You just pass it into the net. The keeper's giving you both sides to go, but in your head, you've got your head down and say, let me lever this. And the keeper hasn't had to make a save. You've basically hit it into her. But as I say, it's a learning curve because when you hear that and you see they're so comfortable to approach you and ask you of a way to improve, you think, that's
it's rewarding as well. Even as a coach, it's always the most rewarding part when the parents are constantly sending you videos. Oh, look at the technique they just did today.
Honestly,
that was you did that for them.
Yeah, blah, 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 and honestly, I think that's when I see that, and for me, it's just the smile you see in their face. Like sometimes when I'm walking around the area in London, I'm coaching, and I bump into mums, dads, cousins, sisters, brothers, everyone, like aunties, granddads, aunties, and I see them and like, the utmost, because of our relationship, it's like straight away, oh, hi Dylan, how are you? And sometimes I might be having 10 minutes, but I'm like, do you know, I'm going to use these 9 minutes, pardon me,
catch up.
And it's just so amazing because it's like, oh, I needed that chat as much as you needed. And I think
remind you why you're doing it.
Literally, and I think sometimes is a lot of the parents may see me and I'm walking, etc. And regardless, I would say every parent, no matter who it is, when they see me, it's always like, oh, how are you? Even if it's 30 seconds, which is so nice. But sometimes people might not know, oh, I needed that chat as much as you. I was just there with my headphones walking because especially in my field of work, the way I'm coaching, I don't coach with a team. I'm more coaching as an individual and I do group session performance training, which is obviously, again, small groups. In the future, I hope to work all over the world, just like I'm doing here. I hope, I have to visualize it, being like a mobile coach. I'm here 1 week, then I'm in another country in Europe, and just, as I say, impacting the world with my coaching. God willing, that will happen in the future. It's just all about marketing.
No, that's it. I think you're on the right track. This sort of stuff that you're doing here is honestly, the foundations for it. Now you make connections in one country and then start looking at the next one, and eventually you have a portfolio of countries where all the players know you.
Which is so important as well because...
couple of minutes.
So it's so important because they, like all the networking side of stuff, it's so
Do you know what it is as well? The fact that the way the football industry works, especially at the lower ends of the professional system, you've got players jetting all over the world. Suddenly you've got a player that you coached when they were in Malta, now they're in somewhere like Estonia, and they give you a ring, a couple of my boys want to train, can you come out here?
Honestly, I've just had 2 of the boys I train go over to Thailand. Amazing. One's doing his 2nd season there. I went there to see him last August. I went South Korea, Japan, Thailand. Japan went to see him. I just thought, while I'm here, let me just pop over to Japan. So it was amazing.
Long flight.
Even when I went to Thailand, it was just like, the way it was when I got there, obviously we didn't do training, it was more as a player becomes a great mate of mine, and it's just being there. I remember being there and it's just like, I know no matter what, he just feels so happy I'm here. Even though he might be stubborn and be like, oh gosh, like he might not say nothing. Just when he comes in, it's like, he's calling me, I'm coming back from training, do you want anything? We're chilling out, we're laughing, watching videos, like, I kid you not, we're watching Samuel Jackson movies. Absolutely, like we both love Bernie Mac. He's a comedian, obviously passed away, old school comedian, amazing. And we both watched that, and it was just amazing. Like even when I was leaving, I was like, oh, do I have to go? And it just shows you like you do, because you have
build
to get
those
back.
connections with people.
You do have to
important.
network with your friends and build those connections. And even for himself, he's just like, any help you need here. I might not know everyone, but any connections or opportunities or networking.
Do you know what it is as well? It's especially for these players that are going to places like Thailand where there's a bit of a language barrier.
Yeah, that's the toughest thing.
They feel isolated.
Yeah.
And when they are leaving everything that's comfortable for them and going to play on the other side of the world, just having that little bit of home with them when you come over to visit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Helps them settle in so much quicker, feel like, okay, this is why I'm doing this is why I'm here. Like,
so like, even when I went there, I took like a little bit like, hay fever type of thing. And just him seeing like, oh, this is back home, it's from our pharmacy and stuff like that, being used to it's amazing. And that's why every time I go to see one of the boys I train overseas, I always say to them, let me know.
Tell me what you want.
Literally,
like,
even
I'll come through with a suitcase full of shit.
Yeah, literally. And I say, even if it's the tiniest thing, like you want a bread that from a specific shop, you want a sandwich that you always get, you want a tuna can or that salmon from obviously the salmon might go out of date or be a bit mangy while I get there, but I'm sure you're going to eat it out the same way. So it's going to be like that, to be fair.
Right, but I don't want to hold you too much longer. How much time you got?
Yeah.
I think we'll probably start closing it off now,
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'll probably have to.
I think the camera's going to switch off in 5 minutes anyway, so we'll go through the end of it.
I'll probably have to leave.
So what's next for you then? Just going back to England and cracking on back there?
So I go back to the UK. Obviously this week I was meant to have my girl sessions. We just postponed it for a week. So go back to the UK, get back to coaching.
Pre-season's usually quite busy. I mean, it's off-season now, so you're going to have a lot of bookings.
So what is with a lot of the boys and girls, some will be in and out, which is quite nice because it gives a good balance. And then the younger athletes I have, the girls and boys, are still in school, so I have them after school. During the day, I'm training some parents, so I'm going to be training them. I go to their house, we do a bit of personal training stuff, S&C stuff, fitness stuff, which is nice. And then also, as I said, just building, planning, seeing where the next step is.
How much footage did you get from the trip over here?
Oh, loads of footage. Content? Yeah, I had my photographer with me, David Boncali, amazing photographer. So he came over with me and we got loads of footage. And also, obviously, working with the Urban Zone, Kim done some video stuff, which obviously you also see on my Instagram.
Where can people find you? What's the Instagram?
At Sports Levels on Instagram.
I'll put it up on the screen as well. That way people can find you.
This is my lovely top that's quite sweaty at the moment. So it's quite nice. And I'll probably be back here next month. As I said, I'm training a few of the younger boys. We're doing a little bit of a small session here because I want them to work with the S&C stuff and the pitch stuff, which will be amazing. So I'm back here in July.